What up, YouTube? We back at it again with another video. Sorry that it's taken me so long to do this video. I didn't have my computer for a long time, but I just got it back. So I've done this video so many times. Once again, I just want to make it perfect because I have a lot on the line doing these videos. Or maybe I don't, because I'm already discarded at this point, and so it's like, well, what do I have to lose? Nothing. So in this video, I decided to do this in separate parts. I'm going to do this video first, and then the next video is going to be a video about how I endured narcissistic abuse. This video, however, is going to be what is narcissistic abuse and what does it look like. And there's a narcissistic playbook, really, and unfortunately my abuser checks off every single freaking box. My abuser happens to be my mother. We will call her Tracy because at this point she is not a mother to me, and we will go over the reasons why. A lot of people are going to look at this video and be like, you are completely talking shit on your mother. How dare you? Blah, blah, blah. Well, if she didn't want me to talk shit on her, maybe she should have treated me better. Maybe she should have actually treated me like I was a human being. So at this point, I am clapping back, everybody. I'm taking the covers off. And anyway, let's get into it. So I wrote some stuff down because I am terrible at remembering things and I don't want to be all over the place. But I have a feeling that I'm going to be all over the place anyway because that's just what I do. Okay, so I just got this information off of the internet. This isn't anything original that I wrote, but I just wanted to go over some of the traits of what a narcissist is. Some of the traits. So they blame everyone else but themselves. They will alter facts and lie to cast blame elsewhere. Often a useful enemy is created. They will never take responsibility. It is always someone else's fault. The narcissist will not admit to a mistake, nor will they apologize. Blame is always outward, never inward. Their public image is paramount, and if challenged in public, they will lash out or create more enemies to distract. They will make you believe that all along they were right. It's just that others have failed them. You will seek to find someone to blame. They will seek to find someone to blame, preferably someone that cannot defend themselves, which is kind of ironic because that's exactly what happened with me. I was not able to defend myself because I happen to be a drug addict. And we'll get into that in another video. If we're going to be pulling off covers, I got to pull off my own, right? So anyway, they show and feel no empathy because that is beyond their capacity. Grandiose feelings of infallibility and and specialness trump any feelings of morality, ethics, or kindness. Lying for a narcissist is an invaluable tool for social manipulation, especially when they fail. Even in a crisis, they will manage to talk about themselves, the thing that they value most, which is themselves. Psychologically fragile and self-absorbed, they are incapable of true introspection. They will wallow in victimhood and lash out with indignities and rage. All right, signs of a narcissistic parent. They care a lot about how they appear to others. They are extremely competitive. They love you only when it benefits them. They put their needs and wants first. They have to be right. They don't seem to care about your feelings. They make you feel bad about yourself. They don't treat you like your own person. They make you feel guilty for what they do for you, which is true. There is an example that I'm going to be showing in the next video. It's actually a phone call recording between me and Tracy, my mother, and that experience happened with me. In fact, all of these boxes are checked off with her. What am I kidding? Anyway, what did I leave off on? They make you doubt yourself and your experiences. They make you feel guilty for what they do for you. Oh, I already read that. They manipulate or take advantage of you for their own benefit. They don't take responsibility or apologize. They control all aspects of your life. They find ways to hurt you without looking like the bad guy. They demand obedience and have unreasonable expectations. They constantly violate your boundaries. They play favorite with their children. They blame you for the things they blame you for the things that aren't your fault. They set you up for failure. They give you their responsibilities. They intimidate or punish you if you don't obey them. Okay. Some more signs of a narcissistic parent. They are neglectful and never present when needed. They limit your time together. They are allowed to be emotional, but you are not. They become annoyed when asked for attention. They are codependent. They publicly embarrass you. They have poor boundaries and overstep yours. They are extremely jealous and possessive of others. They view you as the source of validation. They expect you to play the caregiver. They gaslight you. Okay, this one kind of explains narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder is a condition in which people have an excessive sense of self-importance, an extreme preoccupation with themselves, and a lack of empathy for others. Causes of this disorder is unknown. Early life experiences, such as particularly insensitive parenting, are thought to play a role in this development of this disorder. In the next video, I'm going to go over why I think my mother, Tracy, is a narcissist, but we'll get into that later. So a person with a narcissistic personality disorder may react to criticism with rage, shame, or humiliation, take advantage of other people to achieve his or her own goals, have excessive feelings of self-importance, exaggerate achievements and talents, be preoccupied with fantasies of success, power, beauty, intelligence, or ideal love, have unreasonable expectations of favorable treatment, need constant attention and admiration, discard the feelings of others and have little ability to feel empathy, have obsessive self-interest, pursue mainly selfish goals. The symptoms of a narcissistic abuse syndrome can often mimic those of other mental health conditions. Survivors might display signs of trauma bonding, anxiety, or complex PTSD from continued exposure to abuse. Effects of narcissistic abuse can be long-lasting if a person cannot distract themselves from a narcissist. We'll go into in a later video on how I came to the realization that Tracy was a narcissist and what it did to me, because it did a lot. Narcissists have no empathy. Normal people possess empathy, which is a psychological identification or experiencing feelings, thoughts, and attitudes of others, especially embracing other people when they are suffering, feeling sadness or pain. The narcissist, on the other hand, enjoys seeing their victims suffer and feeling terrified. It gives them a sense of satisfaction, power, and control. In other words, they enjoy seeing you hurt. Narcissists have disdain for people in life. What a narcissist puts into motion is pathologically treating us like dirt and maligning us behind our backs to control and destroy us. They are predators, and they are preloaded with delusion, psychopathy, and abuse. This seriously puts narcissists in their own special class with psychopaths, or like a branch of the same psychopath tree. The class of people who do not wish you or any other human being with a sense of well-being, no matter what or how friendly or caring or loving their facade is. This is the same class of predators as physical, sexual, or any other kind of abuse predator, and narcissists are just as dangerous. Seriously, we must internalize narcissists because narcissists really are predators and dangerous. Okay, some weird things that narcissists do to manipulate people. Turn a conversation into a monologue, obsessed with dictators. It will always be your fault, projecting the worst qualities, practices double standards, prevents you from relaxing, can never give a compliment, exaggerating little things, humiliation or threatens to use it, the silent treatment, taking things out of context, jealousy of animals, competing with children and younger people, flaunting affairs, assumes everyone is jealous of them. They have zero interest in what you say, lose poorly, answers a question with a question. They are chameleons. 5 traits of a narcissist. Number 1, narcissists do not change. Narcissistic personality disorder is more than emotional abuse. Number 2, the goal of narcissist is to consume the victim. Disconnection from loved ones makes the victim available to serve the narcissist's needs continuously. Number 3, narcissists cannot love. They enjoy causing pain and feel no remorse or emotion. Number 4, healthy boundaries do exist. A narcissist will resent and push any healthy boundaries. Oh, excuse me. Number 4, healthy boundaries do not exist. A narcissist will resent and push on any healthy boundaries. Number 5, narcissistic abusers seek out strong, intelligent victims. Their need to look good in front of others and the thrill that they get from conflict creates the need for a challenging victim. So that's just some traits of a narcissist now, and what narcissistic abuse kind of looks like. Now, what they do is once you realize that you are being abused and this person is a narcissist, they will do what's called a smear campaign. And what is a smear campaign? A narcissist smear campaign is a narcissistic manipulation tactic used to harm a person's reputation and isolate them from their support network. One conducted by a narcissist will be vindictive and persistent. Why narcissists use smear campaigns? To protect their image, to maintain control, to appear like the victim, to get revenge, to accomplish a goal or victory. Narcissists get mad when they can't control you because it contrasts their sense of uniqueness and stimulates their suppressed negative emotions. And since they are too emotionally inept to managing on their own, they then resort to narcissistic abuse tactics. What are some of the tactics? There's the smear campaign, and then they go ahead and discard you. Signs of a narcissistic discard: a wandering eye, less hot, more cold, decreased jealousy, personality changes, indifference and apathy, being replaced, devaluing, stonewalling, keeping secrets, rewriting the story of a relationship. Narcissists are all about image. They create a false self for the external world to see, which often comes across as charming, moralistic, kind, considerate, and perfect. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they are the world's biggest hypocrites. They will pathologically lie, cheat, verbally assault, and completely destroy their family with zero remorse. What you see is not what you get behind closed doors. Narcissists are excellent actors and actresses. They really know how to give a performance, and people who are mesmerized by their fake charm and innocence. It leaves the victims feeling deflated, bewildered, and confused. It's hard to change people's perception of a narcissist because they are so convincing at playing the victim and tainting you as the abuser. All right, what is narcissistic supply? Narcissists are very insecure people. They don't think very good about themselves. To combat those feelings of contempt and self-loathing, they create a false self. This is an all-powerful, perfect being who is superior to everyone else. In order to keep this pathology alive, they need a narcissistic supply. Narcissistic supply can be attention, money, image, your tears, your anger, your frustration, applause, approval, awards, and anything else positive or negative that makes them feel significant and superior to others. Narcissistic supply is an oxygen that is placed in the narcissist's life. All right. Narcissistic supply really refers to those people who provide a constant source of attention, approval, adoration, admiration for the narcissist. So my mother's new supply happens to be my daughter, and that is the main reason, the main goal of this channel is because I am finally not only sticking up for myself, but I'm sticking up for my daughter. She deserves the truth. God damn it. Okay, anyway. So basically, what is a new supply? I guess I should have started with that. I'm not going back, so I'm not doing this video again. Okay, so it says whenever their primary source of supply is unavailable, they will turn to a secondary narcissistic supply, most especially with significant others, wife, husband, children, to be recharged before they go in search of a new source of primary supply. This is their constant pattern of behavior. Okay, so that is just some of the common traits and the common agenda of a narcissist. I hope you enjoyed this video. If anybody has dealt with any narcissist abuse in their life, please comment down below. I really need some people in my life that can relate to me because I have been discarded. I have started kind of isolating myself a little bit. Not so much anymore, but when I very first discovered that my mother, Tracy, was a narcissist, I definitely isolated a lot. I actually started disassociating. I've never disassociated before in my life, and we'll talk about that in a later video. But now in my life, I am creating a new family because not only have I been discarded by Tracy, but I've been discarded by everybody in my family, including my sister, my uncle, my grandfather is still talking to me, but I don't think that he really looks at me as like a human being, really. Anyway, that's a whole other story. We're going to talk about that in a later video. Anyway, thanks for checking me out today. Peace.